Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. So in this video we're going to be doing a pretty well known fire making method, but it's just going to break down the processes you can do and how you can make money through all of them. So this is very similar to frames, and we're going to be looking at incense sticks. So basically incense sticks have 3 different points of which you can make them into and 3 different points of which you can sell. So this is turning your logs into the incense sticks, coating the incense sticks in a form of ashes, and then tipping the incense stick with the ashes with some form of herb. Now, all these processes can make you money in different ways, and to a point, some are more AFK than others, and some will definitely make more profit than others. Now, the good thing is because there's such a huge range of incense sticks in the game, you're not just relying on one incense stick making you money. They do change quite often, and the wiki has a really good page for this, which we'll go through just to talk about profits and what you can do as well. However, as I've always suggested, check your margins on all the different points of the incense stick if you're going to pick a particular one to do. By doing this, you can make sure you can find if stuff will be better. Like I've said before, sometimes just turning them into sticks can be better profit than tipping them. Or sometimes putting the herb on the stick will be better profit than all the other stages. It doesn't mean that you have to do the whole process. Some stages will make you more money. And because they're going to be roughly the same sort of time frame for each stage, if one stage in particular is making more money, that's where you want to focus your time on. Because the more time you're focusing on the one which makes more money, the more money you're going to make. And that's basically less time you're going to have to be doing this, and more money which you'll have to put into your skills or your gear or anything you really want to put the money into. So let's talk incense sticks. So incense sticks will provide a overtime boost for however long they're burned for. They can go to the max of 60 minutes, and they will have passive effects for each form of stick. Now there are some which are better than others, and again, look at which ones are selling better, and the wiki will kind of sort of give you an idea of which ones are better to do. But as you can see, from level 1 you can make wooden incense sticks, and pretty much from a low level you can have a huge availability of different incense sticks to pick from. So for me personally, once you get to level 50, you unlock the majority of the ones which are really good, even if you're just making normal incense sticks or incense sticks which are covered in ashes. So one of the things which has worked out really well on the Bond account is to do Irrit incense sticks. And from previous experience on selling these, they always seem to have massive margins. And really big margins. So for the sake of this video, I am only going to pick a couple to sort of look into and just check the margins, and we'll do a little bit of a grand exchange thing in a bit where we go through what we would do in terms of sticks. Very similar to how we did for Fort for Rimfree sort of breakdown as well, just to show you what is available. Now, as you can see, really don't need a high level to be able to do them. Fellstalks are by far and away the highest type of incense stick at level 91. But apart from that, level 75, it will pretty much cover everything else. So it really isn't a high fire making requirement. And fire making really isn't the hardest skill in the world. And you could make a little bit of profit if you wanted to burn the ashes and then collect them as well. So one huge upgrade to making incense sticks is using the Garden of Kharid. And basically this links into farming and the farming droids. So I'll put a video link somewhere in the corner for this. But basically what this does, every time you plant herbs, you can get Crux Favor. And here, the Quick Sense perk reduces the time required to create incense sticks by 50%. Now, this is massive because you are reducing something which can be a little bit slow to 50% quicker. And because of that, you're going to be making more per hour, which in turn means you will just make more profit per hour. So after slaving away at farming for a couple of weeks, I have now bought that. And that's going to be the point of this video, is we are going to use the Quick Sense perk. Now, it's nothing major, and if you don't have it, I really wouldn't worry because incense sticks really will still make you profit. But if you don't have them, anything you see on the wiki, I would work off being half the profit, just because that will counter in the Quick Sense perk, and using the Quick Sense perk for 50% quicker incense sticks. So, that is pretty much incense sticks broken down. So I'm going to go to the Grand Exchange now at Prif. And not only that, I'm going to load up the wiki, and we can go through the incense sticks. Right, so this is the wiki page for incense sticks, and as a disclaimer as well, it will always be risks involved in stuff like this. Any form of money making method, crafting, herb lore, you name it, in terms of a Bible, you do need to make sure your margins are correct. And also with incense sticks, it's one of those where you need to put in your price and then hold it. Don't drop the price straight away, sell it for as long as you can, and then gradually over time, they will sell for the price you price check for. Don't panic and don't sell quicker and drop the price down. That's where you lose money. Just put it in a grand exchange, go do something, whether you're going to make some more incense sticks or any other different sort of money making methods. Don't panic and don't sell quick. So these are the main ones really you want to focus on. Any other form of incense stick I really wouldn't bother with. So Spirit Weed at level 35 is your sort of like first one to get to. And as you can see here, Spirit Weed is 12.6 mil per hour at level 35 Firemaking. Now even if we half that because of the Quick Sense perk, which it has here, 6.3 mil at 35 Firemaking is just pretty easy. Like, it really isn't too much to like worry about. It really isn't that hard, and it doesn't take you long to get there either. So that is 6.3 mil just from doing that. Obviously, you do need a bit of capital before you can buy the things like the Incense Sticks and the Spirit Weed. And again, with the Incense Sticks, I would recommend buying it over time and buying it slowly at a cheaper price. It's just going to be more money for you. And again, like I've shown on the main account before, always find a couple of items which you can throw in your Grand Exchange slots because you won't be using them all. The sort of lowball offers which can just buy over time, and then you can just spend a couple of hours processing them, sell them on a Grand Exchange, and it's just basically like free money. So Spirit Weed, 6.3 mil, really good. Irrit, 11.7 mil with Quick Sense, so you're going to be just under 6 mil. Again, this one's worked really well for me, and it really had a massive margin. For one of the bonus XP weekends, I think it was before the one with tokens, I was buying these for 11k and I was selling them for 24. They were an insane flip. But again, that's because we checked the margins, we found it, we bought it, we sold it, and we held the price as well for that. Qualm is 10.1, so that's over 5 mil per hour. Bloodweed, ignore, just because the price of Bloodweed is so expensive to use potions, you're never really going to make a profit. Now, Lantadine is by far at the minute the best one, and it's one we're going to focus on with the U Incense Sticks. Because I price checked some stuff on the bond account, I really sort of like realised just how good profit these were. Like, even to do the first Incense Stick and then the Incense Stick with the ashes on top, it was mad profit. But again, like, even if you don't have Quick Sense, at 67 Firemaking, you're going to be making just under 12 mil per hour, which is mental. Dwarf Weed's not worth doing, 3 mil per hour with Quick Sense, so you give me 1.5 mil without. Torstol, 11 mil, 5.5 mil without Quick Sense, and Felstalk, it's 10 mil, you're going to be making a little bit less for that. Now, obviously, depending on perks in the game, depending on what's happening on the game, depending on other stuff as well, these prices can change, so again, check your margins. Right, so back to the game. So I just want to sort of like talk through like the kind of different margins you can deal with. So once you get your U-Log, which are a stupid price at 618 GP each, I would never think I'd see a U-Log at the 600 GP mark again. It's quite mad, really. You can use 2 U-Logs to create this Incense Stick. Now, you can try and lowball these, and that's what I really do recommend. Like, lowballing these can hand basically free money. But again, check your margins. So these are buying for 4k and selling for 3.9. Now, last night, these were actually selling for 5k. But even then, for the price of 1.2k, you can turn 1.2k into 4,000 coins. Which, you know, is not the maddest profit. But if you're on an absolute budget and you've just got 1,000 U-Logs in your bank, you can turn it really, really quick into some starter cash and you can build up from there. And that's the point of it as well. Like, these money-making methods, especially sort of the lower tier skilling ones, are just there for you to start building up your money. So once you've got them, your next step is to then move and buy the ashes. In this case, it's Infernal Ashes. You do need to buy 2 per Incense Stick. And that will create the Infernal U Incense Stick. Now, this is going to buy for a price of 12.9k. And again, this is where you will make some profit. So, to create a U Incense Stick, basically you need these Incense Sticks here and 2 Infernal Ashes. Now, Infernal Ashes, just to prove it here, are basically 500 GP each. There we go. Just buy that. There you go. So, under 500 GP each. So, you're going to turn 4k into 12.9k just by buying these normal Incense Sticks, buying the ashes, and then putting the ashes onto the Incense Sticks. So, we're not even moved to dealing with the herbs yet. But yet, we're making over 7k profit just from doing that. So once you've then done that, you're going to put the herb on top. And the Lantadine one is probably one of the best performing ones out of the lot. So as you can see, 27k here. And these will sell for 25k each. And we'll just check the margin. And I'll also check a price for Lantadine as well. And then we can work out everything here. Right. So if we were to buy the Infernal U Incense Stick, let's say at 13k, we could buy a clean Lantadine at 7k, we'd be 20k in, and we could make 25k per Incense Stick. And that's buying things on the high end and instant buying them as well. But if you were going to buy these U Incense Sticks at 4.2k, instant buy all these and then do the ashes and then do the lance dime on top, you're going to be all in for roughly about 12k. You'll be turning 12k into just under 26. So that's 14 mil profit you're going to be making just by processing all these to that point. Now, you don't have to do that. You could just pick to keep buying your incense stick and just put the ashes on top. That is absolutely fine. You'll be getting prayer XP, Firemaking XP. Or you can choose to buy the Infernal U Incense Sticks and then just put the herb on top, and you'll be getting the herb and the Firemaking XP. Decent XP, it'll be nothing massive, but it'll be nice and AFK and chill enough as well for you to be able to do other stuff, and it'll be definitely worthwhile. But again, this is the sheer money which is involved in this, and if you have the perk of the Quick Sense as well, you'll be making even more profit. But this just doesn't happen to you. Like we say, on the wiki, it has all those different sticks. Check the prices, see what works best. Again, something on the wiki which doesn't do very well could actually turn out to be the best one out of the bunch. Without checking margins and stuff like that, you might not be able to find it. You might even discover something which might be worth flipping either. But that's something you need to check with yourself. Check with the margins, check what the gun exchanges say, and then go from there. But most importantly though, this is a very sort of lower tiered Firemaking method which can make you some serious cash. Some points you'll need to have some money available to actually invest and get the items for it. But if you've got that, you can bring a lot of profit in very, very quick. However, one thing I would suggest for everyone, if you did have a little bit of money sort of like lying around, trying to buy the incense sticks. These ones are made just after turning the logs into the incense sticks. As a low, slow buy on your grand exchange slot will bring you profits because it will just sit there and buy over time. Make sure to use and access those slots all the time as well. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'd like to thank you all for the support for the past couple of months. It has been amazing, and we've really done very well for this channel. If you've got any ideas or content you want to see, make sure to drop them in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching once again. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.